It's 2018 and I'm in grade 10. One of the homie tells us that he's having a party called Vans Day. Like as in the shoes Vans Day. He's having a house party, so we should pull through. In fact, he didn't tell us. He told him, since he wasn't really our friend. So, okay, our friend tells us that his friend invited him. Then we're like, hey man, if he invited you, then we also invited. So we decide to go. Mind you, we broke as hell, bro. Of course, we don't have cash.
Oh, no.
We live in the hood. So what do? We walk to the place. And the good part about the situation, it was that it wasn't really far. It was like 3 kilometers, which is extreme. If you are like, you come from a privileged environment where you don't do much walking, you can Uber or whatever. But we walked 3 kilometers. So on our way there, mind you, we dripped up. We looking fresh. We got this alcohol. We just have an aura around us that says that we excited. So on our way there, we pass people and they call us I'm a cheese boy. And if you know what I'm a cheese boy means, bro, practically these people are insulting us. They calling us spoiled brats. And mind you, bro, we live in the same hood, bro. The only difference is that we live Emma Bondini, they live Guma RTP. If you know the difference, you know the difference, bro. So anyway, we get that comment and we just brush it off. We keep walking. So when we get to the venue, this guy tells us that the venue has been changed because they couldn't get that other venue. They couldn't get the payment right or some shit like that. Then we end up going to an actual house party. Before it was like a building, just a rented building. But then we ended up going to another location near that location, which was like maybe 1 kilometer away. So that's 4 kilometers now. So we are like these starving children that they always talk about in the adverts. We walking 4 kilometers just to have fun, bro. So, okay, we get to the venue. Bro, when we get to the venue, it's you just hear crickets, bro, because there's no one there. So, Tina, we thought that like it was a bus. It was the wrong idea, whatever. Bro, after maybe 1 hour, people start showing up. Then the party starts getting ramped up. Bro, 2 hours in, okay, we're starting to see Medis. We're starting to see life. The party is getting bigger now. And one thing I noticed is that the entrance, there was no entrance fee. That means that it was for free. There was a bouncer, but you know in the hood, bro, there's no such thing as a bouncer, bro. We get the person that looks tough and we say he's the bouncer. But in reality, bro, that nigga's probably a bitch, bro. Anyway, yeah, we're inside smoking weed, drinking alcohol. Then a guy comes in and he tells us that, hey, yo, there's been an incident outside. The bouncer has been stabbed. Bro, just like I told you, in the hood, bro, they ain't no really bouncers, bro. People claim to be bouncers because they go to the gym, but when shit goes down, bro, nigga's gonna be a bitch. Bro, one of the bouncers, he ran inside because they stabbed his partner. So, okay, we like, okay, since we're inside, then we safe. We look at the electric wires around the gates and stuff. Then we like, nah, we safe, bro. We not in the hood. We are like on the outskirts of the hood, maybe separated by like 500 meters, because the difference in poverty, rich and poverty in South Africa is just ridiculous, bro. Your neighbor could be a millionaire and you could be living in a shack. So, bro, 5 minutes later, the gate is wide open. They didn't lock the gate. Turns out the people that stabbed that bouncer are Amapara. Bro, if you know Amapara, you know exactly what I mean. So back in the day, in like 2015, there used to be a heavy movement of gangsterism, like in the hood. I don't know about other hoods, but I know that generally the same thing happens in every hood. So, bro, there used to be a heavy gang activity back in the day. So it turns out those same people that were saying what cheese boys, they knew that there was a house party called Vans Day. So they came to crash the party, bro. So before we even enjoy the party, it's already crashed. So they get inside and the worst thing happens. Bro, it starts raining. Mind you, the house is off limits. Nobody can enter the house. So we practically dancing in the yard. So it's a yard party. There's a carport. Carport is like a small shelter for a car. Bro, bro, all these gangsters, they go to the carport. Then everybody else who's not a gangster, we getting rained on because nobody wants to chill next to the gangsters because most likely you're gonna get robbed. So, bro, we getting wet now. Ain't nobody smoking weed, bro. Ain't nobody drinking, bro. It's like, bro, the party hasn't even started. It's not even peak night. It's like 8 o'clock. So we thinking, nah, we should go, bro, because what's even the point now? We getting wet. We don't even have plan B of where we're gonna sleep. So the guy that told our friend, a friend of a friend, told us that he had a place. So we like, hey yo, since the homie has a place, we're gonna crash at his crib, because at home we told him that we going to sleep over, bro. You know what I had to do? I told my mother that I was going to sleep over at my friend's house, and he came to be the witness, to actually say, yes, we actually having a sleepover. So everybody did the same thing in the group. So I tell my mother that I'm going to his house. He tells his mother that he's coming to my house. The great thing about that situation is that our parents were not close like that, because that whole plan would have been busted. So, bro, so we walk into this guy's house. It's cold as shit, nigga. We no longer drunk. We no longer high. Bro, we out here imagining food, bro. We imagining warm clothes, bro. It was that bad. It was so bad that we started rolling up weed and smoking it. We smoked the whole bag of weed, bro. And guess what happened after that? Guess, bro. Bro, nothing. It was like smoking A. We didn't even get high off that bag of weed. I told you, bro, we wet and we cold and we hungry. No place to sleep. So we walk another 2 kilometers to another like suburb near the one where we at, to that guy's house. So now this is like 6 kilometers walking. Bro, when we finally get there, so this guy, I think he had made his decision that he was never gonna let homies. So the guy practically chose women over bros, which is breaking the bro code, bro. That nigga's a bitch ass nigga, bro. But I would have done the same shit. I can't even hate on that, bro. Why would you choose dick over coochie, bro? That is weird, bro. Of course, in the situation, we're angry with them because the guy wasn't up front. So when we get there, he's like, oh, now the person who has the key to the house is not here, so we're gonna have to wait for him. Bro, we chill there outside that place. Bro, it's still raining, but at this point it's drizzling. And we wet as shit, nigga. We cold, bro. We out here imagining coffee, thinking about how warm a jacket is. Bro, that night was crazy, dog. It was supposed to be this fun time. It ended up being this worst time of our life. So after 1 hour, we're like, alright, bro, nah, let's get the fuck out of here. Bro, before we decide to go, this guy pulls up with the mateys, bro. As soon as the mateys came out the car, nigga, we knew what was the deal. We didn't even like try to fight it. So at this point, we have no place to sleep, nigga. That bit of hope is gone now. So the only thing that we can do is go back to our hood. Remember, we lied and said that we're going to sleep over. So we can't go back home practically. So, bro, so now it's either we walk or we get some kind of transportation. Luckily, that guy, he gave us transport. So shout out to that guy, bro. And I get it, bro. He chose coochie over dick, and I would do the same thing, bro. But in that situation, it was fuck that nigga, bro. The bros over hoes, bro. So yeah, that nigga gives us a lift, and it's like a normal car, and it's like 6 of us, bro, sitting on each other's laps and shit. Some gay ass shit, bro. Bro, we had to endure. We had to do some really crazy shit, all in the name of having fun, bro. Okay, so we get back to our hood. We hungry, right? So the guy tells us that we need to give him gas money. So we actually thinking this guy's doing us a favor, but nah, this guy's finessing us. I mean, it's not really finessing, bro. You can't get anything for free in this world. So I understand in this time of my life, or at this time of my life. But then back then, bro, that guy was a bitch ass nigga, bro. First of all, you lied to us and tell us that you're a place for us to sleep. Then you lie and say that you're gonna give us a free ride. Then when we get there, you want petrol. Bro, that nigga, bro. So we get to the garage, we give him 100 Rand for petrol. Then we go inside the thing, the shop at the garage, and we buy like pies. We eat the pie. Bro, after that, it's like, okay, we're no longer that hungry now. So our problems are less, but we still wet. Now it's like 5 hours left until the sunrise. So we're sitting there chilling near a drainage system. We're just chilling. We're thinking of thugging it out. Bro, it was so cold, like the wind started picking up. At that point, bro, I was the first person to be like, nah, bro, I'm going home, nigga. So, bro, I left them niggas there. I went home. I heard that 2 of them also went home. And the crazy part is that when I got home, bro, my mother didn't even ask me what happened. You said you're going to sleep over. Why are you coming back at like 2 o'clock in the morning? Bro, she just opened the door and I went inside and it was just that. So I heard like 2 gents. It's either 2 or 3. Bro, those niggas stayed there. Which is like some insane shit, bro. Imagine, bro, being wet and having to just sit on top of a rock for like 5 hours until the sun rises in order to go home. Oh my God, bro, that has to be some painful ass shit, nigga. So, bro, ever since that day, I've never went to a house party, bro. And it's not because I had a bad experience, but it's just that I just haven't had the feeling of going there. It's like, I feel like that one experience just solidified that whole thing. And of course, I'm being a little cross-bordered, but the thing is, yeah, I could probably have some fun in the house party, but then I already said, bro, if they played music that I like, then I'll probably go to a party. But if they're gonna be playing random songs, a random playlist, they play Amapiano, then they play Future, then they play Maskandi, bro, hell no, bro, what the fuck? And of course, when you're intoxicated, it's nice, it's a vibe, but I'd rather have a controlled environment. So, hey man, no parties for me. So the moral of the story is, this is what I learned. People that are your friend's friend are not your friends. Don't be playing yourself thinking that because your friend knows them means that they know you. So our problem was that we thought that because our friend knows him, so he's gonna set us up like he would set up his own friend. But the reality is that the guy doesn't know us. Yes, you may pass us and greet us, but he doesn't know you. So you have to make your own plans for what you want to do. We fucked up by not having a backup place to go at after the party. We fucked up by not even knowing who's gonna be there or if the environment is gonna be controlled. So those are the factors that you have to consider when doing stuff like this, bro. Don't be playing yourself thinking that you know people that know people. You don't know those people, bro.